real quick, looking at NAS, I just want to break this down. This is the 4 hour time frame, and as we can see, it's been fairly bullish for a while now since last August. Just been riding this wave, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows over and over, respecting this trend line here. This trend line was drawn on the line chart, so that's how I got it. It just gets rid of the noise of the wicks. As we see here, we started to make a slight mini downtrend. We started to get some distribution here. Price was giving us this liquidity here at the highs, starting to work its way down. But overall, we are still respecting this bullish structure here. Came back very nicely, and then we decided to actually continue the uptrend. And now we are staying inside of this channel right in here. If we can continue to stay in this channel, that's great. That's still uptrending. Even if we break through it, by all means. Even if we break below, there's still more bullish structure. These are even better discounted buys. I'm not going to be upset if price wants to give us a discount buy. As long as you follow your trading plan, you'll be good. So as we zoom in closer as well, this is the 4 hour structure here. Zooming in, and as we see, the current candlestick is even respecting previous 4 hour highs. Very important. Very important. Structure is holding. So, and as we see here, we have again more accumulation right in here. Before this market was able to move up, we had to accumulate. On the 4 hour, you may not be able to tell because it's only a few candles, but as you go down and to lower time frames, even down to the 1 minute, this whole entire section is accumulation. We have a low, we have a high right in there, or this one right in there, boom, this low down here, and then this high, the swing low, the swing high, mark that up, and then we get the sweep with this wick. It sweeps the liquidity underneath the swing low, and then we do break above the swing high, full body candle, breaking structure, continuing the uptrend, giving us a higher high, very bullish. Come back a little bit lower, even tap into some of this imbalance, make a new high, and then we sweep these lows, right? Sweeping more liquidity, but we in that process we retest the same accumulation right in here. We test the same structure, and this is the trade that we took this morning. We took it here at this structure here, and also here, 2 buy limits, and then obviously this one as well, right? For every structure there was a buy limit, so we had all this set up. Price has flown pretty significantly. This TP area, this partial out area is approaching. We'll see if we get there. But every time price sweeps a high or a low, there's a chance we can reverse. So it's always good to go ahead and partial out at these areas and then leave the one runner just in case price wants to continue and fly past this. Or since we are at all-time highs and there's no luck left to get right, we can't really tell. Where do we partial out? How long do you hold this? The best method is to look for distribution. Allow price to work its way up and look for distribution. You want to look for price to start wanting to give you signs of selling. Liquidity, a sweep of the highs, break beneath the lows, retest, and sell off. You want to see this happening. So far, that's not happening here. As we zoom in really quick, we have this structure. Let's go to the 1 minute. Let's really break this down, right, to the T. And again, this is the trade that we took in the morning. If you go back to around 6:30 a.m., right, it triggered a little, yeah, like right there towards the end of New York session, 6:50. We got in the first entry, the first touch, went even deeper to the second buy limit at the next structure, played around, came deeper once again, and really got us into that third buy limit. But as you see, very clean structure. Once we did get down in here, and again, this is all respecting this accumulation right over here. Boom. This was supposed to be a quick video, but I'm talking, right? Liquidity, sweep, break above, retest, gone. So this automatically counts as an area that you should be entering in just based off structure alone. And you can even use this as the first, I would say, change of character or switch from a downtrend to an uptrend, right? We're making lower lows and lower highs, downtrending, boom, the last sweep, and then we switch from a downtrend by making a higher high and then a higher low, changing the narrative and now pushing price up in the opposite direction. So that's essentially what happened there. So same thing happens here as well. Downtrend, all this, and then we do make the switch. We first make the switch right in here. So if you entered this trade around the time we did and you were concerned or you were like, I don't know if I should take this trade or hold it, you want to look for signs of accumulation. Again, a low, the high, the sweep, break above, retest, and then price flies. All right, that's a very good sign of accumulation. So if you are in this trade and wondering whether or not you should hold it, if you see any signs of accumulation on the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, whatever time frame, you want to use that as a confidence. You want to use that as a confirmation that, hey, you are in the right trade. Even if this were to get clapped and cooked and you were to lose this trade, at least you took it based off evidence, concrete evidence, right? You're not just taking it based off feelings or a hunch. You have very solid structure evidence. And if that wasn't enough, you had the overall accumulation with this swing low, this swing high, all this, even though it was its own accumulation, technically was playing into the bigger picture because these lows swept that area and then we did break above these highs. Boom. Didn't get quite the full retest, but it's still available. If price ever came back and down here, I'm still getting into this trade, right? This is all available. All this is in balance. We are at the all-time highs approaching right in there. So far, price is not giving any type of distribution. If you look currently, if you were to indicate these highs, we just broke above these, confirming more bullishness. Or we have, boom, the low, the high, the sweep, break above. So now price is retesting this area. It can even come back to this imbalance and continue, right? We don't know. But this is what we have for NAS. I just wanted to come on here and give a quick recap of what we did and why we did it. If you want to take some sells, I would most likely wait for this liquidity to be swept. Once these highs are swept, it gives you a better chance of price reversing, and it's the lowest risk. Or if you don't want to wait for that and you see some type of distribution before we even get up here, okay, cool. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. But those are the two options that I would sell. Me personally, though, I do not counter trend trade, so that's only for the people that do. But yeah, so far so good. We're working our way up. We're pretty close to partialing out here, one of these positions, and then letting the rest ride. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. What are y'all looking at? Are y'all also trading NAS? And yeah, see y'all later.